Baako bedi nkomo. Nana nietie nie. Yegusu edi koko ho nkomo. Na fa letter baako fi cocoa board aso ye no fa to screen so ma me. Cocoa board mpanifo enra nadwo e de krata ba. Wonim say ene date ene Tuesday ene 17th February 2026. Yes. And Cameroon you're free. Enra nadwo ena cocoa board mpanifo e de krata ba bontin from cocoa board management. Womo say the management and senior staff. Womo ti o makatuya so 20%. Senior management 20%. Senior staff will pay cut 10% for 25-26 crop season. Let anybody mon kana monti asiye. Mate se binimu kan se na ya tumo meto makatuya mu na. Enti ye be discuss sa krata we. Se yati koko so world market. Na akuyafon so in one way or the other. Wom so sika no bi afiri so no. Cocoa board CEO and the management say ne aba no enye omode. Enti wom so ebi aka wom. Enti wom atranse asese hunu se ebe sisisem sami magimi pa megie na koko kuani no ade no ne sentimi kan nyina. But ne esiye e wodwaman so no the current cocoa board CEO wani adwumafo ane aban ensanim na wie Nyankopon hira honorable Erikopoku. I like him so much. Analysis whatena asempe from yen and rawia no obi ni nua no omho adwiri wom. But what you say? Obi ni nua no adwiri wom. Na honorable Erikopoku monka chene se Nyankopon hira no na onto ne nkwanam adwuma wo yen nra ne nansa no am say yes se bi bai fo ba nani nso ade eti be kwa ese ne a on pese obete ne ho ase enna obe sa dede no bra mi bra nyina no yemfa de se me o gold ya tema katua so sika ye de tua me no me nso di sika kwa bibi enti ade na me kwa no nso ya te so a na sika no ebetimi abọ me ho bra na me ho nkomu a wakane nyina but ebedi nkomo enti ebedi nkomo afa koko ho ene sanse yentimi this week you know it's all about the cocoa politics and no kre wom ni a chen se oko Ivory Coast wom so beans no Alaska ye video no wom twegu dem na yeni edwafo fra to Ghana cocoa and yeni dwafo fra eto Ivory Coast so cocoa eti Ivorians ne so yate so se hu amane omso omton a ahwe ya no ho akoka adwam eti cocoa ene yetwigu dem no bacho Ivory Coast ni et way unsold beans womo de akogu warehouse sense ebo no world market no esu hwan pa eti ene yebekọ news outlet ba akwa documentary yebekinkan esi wo Ivory Coast na ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu enso ɔmo hawa enema esifa etie na yekọ okudin yakoye ne mo no yebehwɛ na fei automobile fonso so se omate womo petrol and I say womo cars so by 15%. Automobile company womo atiso by 15%. Etina chese eno so aye ensemoda aba ediama Ghana economy no. Enti ebehwe ye no mo president enei ewo again komo twetwe ewo kasafidi so. Ne ebisa ne se eden ne komu a omo asi sa gina yi. Accra reset. President Mama said a time will come soon and very soon. Raw materials, raw products. I the common crofoko dani ni ebe ton aboarding din edemaye no. Ebe ton no aboarding din edemaye no. Soon and very soon. Sadia no so eto ebetwa. Eno so nkoma yebedi no na wie etikai na ehye ne so efa emame ewo honom. Na mamechia manager Kwakuminta Hayford asin for Surich FM 98.7. Manager, greetings to you. One eye wajuma efo ene hawa musifa esum Ghana echiamo enche before match ending no ye be pay mu visit e wasin for su na ya start program no so e de afi ho no de abankran etisa na e be sia na edam ni de betimi abetena ho be na otwe na yetimi adi nkomo ho no kama na afi ya picking niema from grounds ne yɛn hawa enema ebesifa akɔ eti enche yebeba na yetimi edisa enkomo kama ɛwɔ hɔnom hanti na kyese ne etie ɛno no yɛbɛkɔ Accra Technical University yene professor ɛyɛ Zuberu ebedi nkomo na koko asɛm no yɛnkɔ classroom ne yɛnhwɛ adeɛ hawa niema sifateɛ na yɛnhwɛ adeɛ. But Mamenchia, the Vice President, Professor Nana Jinopoko Ajiman. Mamenchia, a year lawyer Eduji Kujo Tamakulu. Or my firstborn, wouldn't say Wednesday week and a birthday. Yes. Lawyer Eduji Kujo Tamakulu. Or my firstborn, Yamia Domoa, 25th of this month, and a birthday. And he not just any eternal. Namichia. Gold board CEO. Mia Minia Sami Jemfi, aka Samuel Jemfi. Samuel Jemfi. Mamencha Sami Jemfi. Na Menchia NL boss and deputy no. Or what dear? Yeah, what dear Mechiao? Aha, what dear Mechiao? This week remember how? Aha, Mama number watching. Mama said. Okay, Mami call. Jane Professor Accra within say Ibrahim Kawana.
Ibrahim Kawan.
Jane Professor Ibrahim Zuberu and Edin Komo. Accra Technical University, right? Accra, Bibi Abokodi.
Nyame adumo minia.
Koko asem na aba ne yeka bi na minim se odi esebi facha me yeka koko nkrasefo na o ka ho bi pa. Edi koko asin nkrasefo ne sebi u ka ho. Na nyame adom na ne wasu ade ko ani mo ba professor. Prof, yeni komo kakra this koko discussion about politics are NPP before any year no. Ugina ifa.
Minia ma me for akonya nso nchia etefo ni na. It is through Yenia Randabi and ne chairman, Dr. Obusambofu, and the management members are Omo Coco Bodnina. Edi Kaino, Coco Prize. There's a general formula. You use to as a calculated. But and before the formula we as my own to say, woman nim no more 2 foot through edugo a year a quafuneni. But this is the formula. Say price of the cocoa a year a buying cocoa board ebeto if you can if you are the world cocoa price divided by 16 multiplied by rate per dollar. In the Ubenya price per bottle, I to Ghana in cities. And then Meno kata in the the world price, 3,535.80 cents. $3,000, $3,535.80, and our moton, our market price. And this how we would divide it by 16 now. And the young man said, dollar rate near 11 cities. Ubenya by 3,535.8 divided by 16 multiplied by 11 cities. And Kabay Excel Auto for a cocoa bottle on world price in cities like 2,430 cities, 86 pesos. Sa na yeton. Na bisa on say adano yewura atofo sentena no. Cocoa no ye to yan fan koye. Amount 2,587. Compare this one. This is 100%. Meanwhile, no, cocoa board were more arrangement there. World market price, no, you bet you have 70%. At a map Ghana cocoa farmer. Into the saying 70% of this amount. Point seven, no. And Kasa abide to me to cocoa 1,701.60 per bottle bako. Number of amounts on the side. 100% in and cramp mabro. This is the reality. In NPP Punjai, because I am now Mokata Mambo. But no Moka in I and Sebuno, it's 2 foot through a mount for any. If she said, what were I catchable? Now I am a yow. Sir, catching you, which now on a way to drug with feet. It's as a office, Yena Numana, Mimic Crate, Micro Magra, and Kum. What you could quit more. For the call. Your friend is saying, we near to at the consumer and I could put one away. And now, Baba Faha, now for or 10 crown with James, could quit one away. And you know, young two, young man, NPP for no one, the actual and share Abino or Tongo Abani, Nini. This is the reality, and that is the formula. So, amount for Nima, what can I say? Go to the Google, find out what is the cocoa price in there, divide by 16, multiply by the rate of the dollar. Not sure the cocoa price. As I buy what would you anything as standard price here at the point in them away. Cocoa farmer Biaga said, or the cocoa d'Ivoire, our pack of Tonga, only 2,587. Over something less.
Pachere say, yeah, cocoa no.
Yeah.
Heka tabam sesiano.
Yeah.
Say, Nipani and I drink so the Cocoa d'Ivoire. 2,587 na sisi ayetuano. Onya. Hey. Samum. Watch it.
Culture on authority based on what is there today. Sir, Obi and Arjun said the cocoa or the core ivory coast now a pack of tonga. Price at the 40 amount 2,587. I have more than 100% of the price of the cocoa at the world market.
But I don't know before Cocoa Crata be about Ivory Coast, you 3,006. No, and I was a cratano.
$1 almost on in a world market, cocoa what in what on whatever. They should tell us where they sell it. Mercator said in the world market price of cocoa per ton is $3,535.8.
$3,535.8.
Yes.
A 2 patches.
You divide by 16 because bottle 16 in a 1 ton.
And cry.
Into we divide by 16. Now for multiply dollar rate, you know. What the multiply dollar rate now? But ideally, no bottle back here about $220. Bottle back.
In terms of dollar denomination, no?
So what they assume is that Ghana buy say $2 nama or more.
Okay.
And got 3,535.8 divided by 18, 16 now. And compare every bottle piano $220.99.
That is almost $221.
Almost $221.
Okay.
Kotokubako.
Kotokobako, no.
Yes. What market price na make us pay you?
Okay.
You know, Sabine, who multiply with by in the young man say rate in the campo 11 cities. With him say, exchange rate, and do 11.
Is there a crown? Me check in 2,429 Ghana cedis. Not just a new 2,005 in Mpo. I just say, I buy the crate to Aburu. I yes, 90% from Kacheno.
I come on, Mekani. It's my amount for Ghana of men, nothing. Now I am found with from one month with him. Mr. I am made down on the men on my way for Wigma. So when we win, no more movie and that hour. I didn't know, and you're buying a wire for you be ADCC1. Now, Coco, I buy no crown from the button area. Me out there. Now, I buy a top fee, no crown at our port and Pablo here. Price no banner of him. I buy a sword about Pablo to the crown and put that. Waboka. And in finance, you will be able to spot price forward and then future. You do hedges. It's a strategy. Yeah. So that the price never come beyond where Yamboka. But then the people no more no more yen the town. Or with the cocoa look with cocoa na yen no pono. Or with the cocoa pesia. And to know all the time ye cocoa na lay the cocoa na with that. That was the problem and then but I think President needs now with cocoa. No young found farmer and no raw young young process and cacawa and Sunday maybe either semi process or process one the afternoon. It can be very good.
I see. Prof, what did you say? What market price, And soon will be a Ghana Tony beans, and then soon will be a Cote d'Ivoire to Tony beans.
Yeah, now the same market was Switzerland.
The same market was Switzerland. And a cocotono.
Yes.
Are you saying, sir, kindly the Ivory Coast cocoa botono, Ghana diano, yeah, tunes a Siano crano, a such Ivory Coast diano?
Yes, scanner you said the price at the world market. Scanner had to force in. On about to force worker said 2,557. Yeah. The Ivory paid more than world price. More than 100% crapo. 100% the 2,430.86 pesos.
I see.
And also I'm on 2,587. Until I buy subsidizing a certain element of it. A 50, even 70% framework now. I work at the farmers.
But yes, sure, dear, before I sign my back cocoa about 4 letters so. One of the arguments is even though world market price na about for more in Atias here. But when first of it kind is cocoa bottle send you this carton here so. And also Prof, what you saying?
Yes. Normally an organization like Cocoa will operate church. And yes, the NPP for the poor organization for now, and they should have buffer to absorb some of this loss. But unfortunately, one bomb organization come to the sense that there are no respite anywhere to absorb some of these shocks. That is a problem.
It's me, Sanka, your boy, a bra year. And can be a bit to save sika de ato.
Dia
And can come here when you can ya cushion sika no.
30% na buy people no.
Yes.
Maintain this cocoa board for womudi ni na. But the other young number be a here. Emma 30% ni na ako. It's gone down the drain. There's nothing there to absorb the shocks of the cocoa price coming down on the world market.
I see. But a bit of argument in this and Kabayan Copesica Mumnaka. One farmer cushion. Now,
consider buying. But consider buying. I buy the cocoa besia in the name of cocoa board. And our cocoa board, where you saw a bunch of the cocoa besia for a transaction that I very clear there. Yeah, cocoa if amount for now. Yeah, yeah, na yesu yenye bi de abobra amon no ebe consider ben ebe kwa kobe besia beyond that operation na ya mama taxpayer ya sa so the bed na beto omuti so e consider ben ebe esa since am no ka say cocoa board waka wo mo de ne hu letter be about 32 point something billion one of the years aka no e me no taxpayers na na ebe tell.
I see. A 2 purchase cocoa board car, what bragu or 32.9 billion. No, yen to be some compare a cover from account. Sana patche.
And who yes, a young couple couple from the account. You can put a who from a bar, a mountain, a year the bed in that one. Now, when who can open and publish upon the video? I see cocoa board has been making losses. Shall the video on a bottle amount for? They have been making losses for the past 6 years. Okay, now they're going to go one now. Previous 6 years, and one and now I've been. Now, share balance sheet of cocoa board in 2016. Now, any year, 1 year, profit in 2016. From 2017, 18, 19, 20, up to 2024. Shall we balance this now? Shall profit I know with mama. Yeah. Now share any national share or more liability they war. What check for balance to go and yes.
And run a Joe, yet the honor crater be soon ye. Et me I my chief crown and me intercepted down cratano. Na and come on crater and so say cocoa board management. Any senior staff. Et to market to 20%, 10% respectively for 25-26 crop season. Prof, also, and I'm always saying.
Normally, no, in an organization, I believe that when corporate governance and ethical leadership is not properly adhered to, there are what we refer to as ethical dilemmas because of corporate governance failure. And one of the things that a organization excessive paycheck for top level managers. And no a poor money from poor organizations no from excessive pay for top level managers. And it is a what not no one there. The pay they are taking compared to the output that is coming from their operations, is not adequate. And that's from the corporate governance point of view, they are trying to correct them. I don't think there's no any problem.
I see. Professor Ibrahim Zubairu, Accra Technical University. Accra department anywhere.
Accounting and finance, or mere vice dean, faculty of business. Why?
Vice dean.
Faculty of business.
Faculty of business.
Yes.
Is your because of chain first, no? Sir, professor should be by the Kakra Kanwara.
Kakra, or more the Kakra. My sample from 23L to 24H.
Wow. Congratulations, also.
My community, I'm with that.
Yeah, do be here. It has to be brave.
All
right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. My cratan and as we are. Obo Kobrenja Ponding, as if you are coffee some over. Na Yansha Kobrenja Pond, some more catcher a cocoa si ubrana NPP amanyuku no eko elections. Na we no enye 2026 elections ne dio. Video ebe ba kire mu ye 2023. Video na ebe ba kire mu no 2023. And the Comrade Japan air cancer 6 years ago. Sabo he edui atena honom aboka. Waton koko aboka. And on no issue statement endorsing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Asem beba dabi. Asem ebeba dabi. Every cause for the no emobo. Na minim baabi a MPP vokonya sa communicate na omde ma Metro TV ni asempa ne wan for na wo mu deceiving crowd. Me de mebo odin o minzo bia okroma. We station mebo odin. Wan so Randy Abbey once upon a time was the general manager Metro TV. But then call by me crowd body and papa. Senior Randy crowd boy young papa what once yes what you knew. What you knew. What you knew. Okay. Fa krata na to somam na menkenkan. Fa krata na to somam na menkenkan. Fa krata na to so. From Kokobot dear na menkenkan. Where press release dated 16th February 2026 to all media houses. Kokobot management and senior staff pay cut. The executive management and the senior staff of Kokobot have effective today, and Monday, February 16, 2026, reduced their salaries for the remainder of the 2025-2026 crop year in recognition of the current liquidity challenge in the cocoa industry. And to almost catch them, say, the executive management and the senior staff cocoa board almost say musika so far. And to almost musika so almost save a lot of money. And rag sakrata we appeared, you know. Almost say wamati musika so. Wamati omakatuya so. For 2025 and 2026 crop season. The season when we are ever come back to that no. Unless we are the current challenge, you know. And that's so honum. The executive management has taken a 20% cut, while the senior staff have taken a 10% reduction in their respective salaries. This decision and other cost-cutting measures in procurement, and staff rationalization exercise are aimed at reducing the overall expenditure of cocoa board and aligning costs with revenue. Signed by Chief Executive. For more info, enomode atohonum. Eti Kokobot. Operations in suba bi so expenses beko form. Obi so anti asesi Kokobot. Akoto cars. Pickups edi amadwuma efo so amfanya adwuma. Badane beka kire wo se koko na mu yimu no yesase no yefe na binchi eno house award and word anamboa abinchi me de me nya house and bari abinchi dem say ade ase ananya san de abinchi ade an abinchi nya aduane aduane ase ana aduane akasa onabo okay what the koko fund o ka abinchi a mo ti ase abinchi aduane koko for no friend abinchi edi bacho abinchi no aduane anase aduane emo ase anase banchi ase bacho me nuanom Hausa for mumra Facebook no na abenchi yade yan. Etom se abenchi. Koko no beans ni bi hono ma etimi breki. Ana ne ebubu nkitenkete no. Eno no wo de kɔ mambrofo no mo ntɔ. Etano no wo mo ane ton na omo de ahwe omo ho. E ba cha wate ase. Area ka syndicated loan a. Eya bosia Cocoa board for kwa amanone eko wo mo saa bosia ne so mo fa ba meto koko. Sasika ne enko je mecheni. Ento bi ka kire wo se obi kwaji syndicated loan 1.8 billion ena omo di sika no a. Ka che miracles aboaje se sebi ona mo de fa crazy nso na dwen mu. Mon kasa asem no nkire ma me. MC kura no wantimi ani 3 months ne pam no. E ba cho syndicated loan no. Cocobot and NPP ekwaje bosia say yebetime supply 800,000 tons of cocoa and ede hu sika ma awom eno obo baaye no wo mantime nya 500,000 po but nipa no de sika ma wo etie fra bibi roll over ne etie ne say wabeji me sika sabe mame 800,000 tons of cocoa na wantime no already me de sika na ma wo. Enti akwakoye eka the next crop season no mejima de and who loses aya Ghana enya nia wo de akoma no etise ne oto no se ukọ na se abo no kwa hwiri a wo de sika na mo de yontimi nka se me koton do sika abrɛw ɛhɔ de yenye ne sa now Kwabena Japan 2023 aka kire edu Joseph Boyne Ed former CEO say Cocoa board Cocoa board that time na NPP Akufo-Addo and a president that time na Mamudu Bawumia and a vice president say Kwabena Japan
a friend is saying CEO Cocoa board now we issue public statement that all support to a an answer objective. That is not your work. We've been suffering losses for the last 6 years at your state institution. I want to say, "Who knew I could go for dia? Now we walk on the force. Who told we are no chima mombi and so still was waboka. Yama with Juma. Now, oh yeah, a friend is saying, CEO Cocoa board. Now we issue public statement that all support to a an answer objective. That is not your work. We've been suffering losses for the last 6 years at your state institution. I want to say, who knew I could go for dia? Now we walk on the force. Who told we are no chima mombi and so still was waboka. Yama with Juma. Now, oh yeah, a friend is saying, CEO Cocoa board. Now we issue public statement that all support to a an answer objective. That is not your work. We've been suffering losses for the last 6 years at your state institution. I want to say, who knew I could go for dia? Now we walk on the force. Who told we are no chima mombi and so still was waboka.
me pa cho Kwabena Japan ye and then say nipa numu aka say NPP for delegate and to abanfa mom no medi party na nim no ka ho 2023 na video we say oh yeah we call say Oyerepa FM say one of the stations ni bi Anna was so say Joseph Boyne Edu I issue letter endorsing Dr. Mamudu Bawumia candidature. And we catch and say na nya wona ati Cocoa board a wo betra finhyen sianie Cocoa board waton koko aboka se wakoto koko wo de akwadwa man so ebo ade man wo chem 3 a na wo for 2 koko no bi na de wa akoma kuani kra wo so aboka Dennis Miracles aboagin kojo opon kroma ene apanyoma kene muba koko na se a me maame ne me papa nom I am some questions wo mo no modi mabro etina se mo kan se aban kopesika mekushin senye nyankopon ene di Ghana ho afofi ena president yekitani oba ya enkana yekatwam 1 trillion etiam pipi de yankobo besia mecheni de wo mo yade Akufo-Addo ja Ghana ka 726 billion and ne kana te enam 600 and so President Mama eja Ghana ediama Akufo-Addo in 2016 no na Ghana ka nyina no na 120 billion Akufo-Addo running 8 years of government to 8 years no ade more than 600 billion in terms of the car NPP womo adwene say ye de car yedidi okafo didi eti medika kra na kokobobi ensabiga na de me car aname na me sabiga car na mako honorable ha na ho honorable ha na ma ha me kotua masako Alaska ho na me nam na me buruka no gum omo thinking eno no sa no omo dwen yenkwa Ivory Coast 10 million hadia was it falling global prices leave Ivorian cocoa unsold, farmers unpaid. Where a story? And then 17th, right? And then Nigeria buy. Rolling no. A two-co Ivory Coast. Cocoa bags in here. But your cocoa bags in here. Unsold bags of cocoa beans are stacked almost to the ceiling. A two-co from warehouse from Hodmanwa. Cocoa no yanto. Near Tiani say. Yashishama. Any ceiling no a pet. Yashisho. Woman to be taught. Then I see. Almost exporters have been refusing to pay the guaranteed 2,000 CFA. France no. Mbacho. Sabiga ko. O calculator no. Another Coca-Cola. 2,800 CFA. And only a per ton. No, per kilo. Farm gate no per kilo. That is $5.09. 2,800 CFA no. Oko de $4 term anymore. $5. $5.1. And here per kilo. Then bag, you know, 60, I think 64, 65 kilos. 64 kilos. And multiply when by 64 near hardy. Manena so, Ivory Coast near one. Eti Obia Kwakwache communicate in French. And now one of the radio station, TV stations, be one of catching for say, Oko Ivory Coast. Yeto cocoa bag, you know, 64 kg, you know. Yeto no 3,600. It is not true. It is not true. Ghana man will never sit down, say Ivory Coast a buono, and can on one implications. None of say NPP time, no. Na ye tonnage in Sikan, Bosiani a Quaquagiano. Near to me, your target. Ya ko Nigeria, ko Ivory Coast, cocoa beans. Ever saw your Indian so. What you saying? How do I say? See, no, dollar. See, I want my dollar. No, it's your baby. You have converted to cedis. Dollar near 5.09. So 5.09 by 64. Eti saying that here, where price are government set here at the start of 2025-2026 crop season, our Ivory Coast, according to cooperatives, all honomono. But Brian said, I 6,326. That's the dollar, no, 300 and 325. Okay. 325. Also 326 approximately. Approximation. No. Okay, in dollar term, no. Say na say kono. Okay. Where target almost set to the ma 2025-2026 crop season in woman. Okay. Ya dollar term near say honorable boy honum. Yeah, and it can dollar near say 10 point times 10.9. 10 okay, young call 10.9. Okay. My be had here. Okay. And you go Ivory Coast. I say 3,550 Ghana cedis. And no can no more pay. Send a story you can. And then yo, when any crop season, no, 25-26 crop season, no, price almost set him on target, no. A 2 chakrana, not Ghana, so Saturday, I didn't 3,600 and coins. Alaska and Queen. Okay, my winning honum. Then the next page, remember, was it the exporters say the slump in global prices, which hit their lowest levels in more than 2 years last week due to falling demand. And the demand for cocoa, anyhow, it's as hiding Abu. Falling demand has made cocoa from world's largest producer too expensive. Yanko enemy had Yanko. Eti town ba kunie. Eno mo kwa ya na omaba. Yanko yan had me ba. Eti cocoa council regulator no. Almost step in. No. Now, they are saying, say, in January, the regulator launched a program to purchase 100,000 metric tons of cocoa beans. That has been held for weeks and was forced to accelerate the purchases earlier this month. Or concerns about the declining quality of inventories stored in poor conditions, blah, blah, blah. Yanko. Sikana ba kubisha hodum. Sikana ba kubisha. Okay. Etenyina. No price options for farmers. Paper try because near one. Won't see no price options for farmers. Now, the buyers are offering as low as 1,000 CFA. 1,500 CFA per kilo. Paper try mun go vent mama no mama see the term. Eti the buyers are saying say Ivory Coast there no. 1,500 CFA per kilo or 1,800 per annual the same ina. It's between either 1,000, if I say either 1,500 or 1,008 per kilo. But I'm setting target kilo no. I'm setting target of 2,800 for 25-26 crop season. Ivory Coast near one no. About your Facebook TV no so near day at Yamana go no. And me story. Ivory Coast near one no. And two Ivory Coast safe no. Okita 2,800 safer. Una ne $1 anymore. Now 5 cities and 5.09 times
2,800 safer.
$5. Where then? And where? No, $2.7. And say no per $5 per kilo. And say only $3. What the approximation? Only $3. And the target was $5 per kilo. But look at the coaster. Buyers they say they will buy it for 2 cedis, $2.7 or let's say $3. It's even $3. So they are losing $2 on a kilo. This is the current situation of Ivory Coast. It is a bigger dollar here unya 4 times to 64. Near converting in your bag and them. I think you get it back. 2.71 no times 64 you're saying. Maybe $173.44. But back on munya $300 and something. 325. Maybe munya 325 point BBB. Oh, 85 times to see it would be better times to say 10.9. Yanko Ivory Coast near one. Et me pacho Oko Ivory Coaster. Cocoa bag no. 1,890 Ghana cedis, 49 pesos. And then buyers say no metono. You video no mame. You video no mo paki a good no. You mo hade. Etu kwa Ivory Coast. Buyers ne say one beto cocoa bag no $1,890. Hey, 890 Ghana. Ya convert ya Ghana cedi nim. Send a bear Ghana for Betiasie. But now the current government and the cocoa board is giving out 2,587. Ivory Coast buyers ne say they'll buy it for 1,890. It is 3,600 no and kwane a target one set it to one say 25-26 crop season no say yepe but omanya because of say cocoa beans no abu honum one so one top eti one ko twikra tabi de bre other stations no na your madwene say on be deceiving crofo a yen be to afachire ne magana fo hu hawa ene masifate Ghana government nim say so what the cocoa so below Ivory Coast dia ebe edi smuggling no se biga wa be asamba munya abotre na mumisam asamba aya munya abotre na mumisam yankwaje nkrato ne mra na ye ba ya to aso